Thanks everybody for joining the call. This is another training, and to be honest, we already start for 10 minutes and you missed actually a very important point. So let's dive in right now. Arlene visited a dentist and she got a call back say Arlene, can you come back to the office because we want to speak more about your marketing service. And she had a good meeting, and but at that meeting she didn't close the deal. So the dentist answered, I need to think about it. And that is not a no, but it is also not a yes. So that is not my experience. My experience is when I speak with a potential client who needs help, I get a yes, 90% I think. And the discussion, what I end with to get the close is pointing on their, while I speak with them, I find out what their pain point is. You know, I don't need a lot of words to find that out. How is business? How do you get new clients? What are people's, do you get referrals? Something like that. I find out very quickly how they get the clients and where they are good or where they're not good with. So, and they all have a problem. Otherwise, they wouldn't speak with you. I think every local business needs more clients. So I more or less end, to get the close, I end with, when would you like to have this fixed? When would you like to have this Google placing listing fixed? When would you like to have the website done? When are you ready to get more clients? How long do you still want that those negative reviews are still on the first page? You find it? And every business owner said, yesterday, today, and they say, okay, so what, which card can I use? Okay, you don't ask for, can I, are you okay to pay with a credit card? You know, you don't ask those kind of questions. You don't send them an invoice. Who sent an invoice? Many of you guys probably think I need to send an invoice, correct? And then hope you get paid at a certain point in time. You know, you send them a receipt. You send them something what they have paid for. Okay, so they can still do the bookkeeping. But you're not going to hope that they are in a good mood to pay you. You feel the difference? So, so that's my strategy, okay? And it works for me. I can't, you know. So, so if you need a credit card company, just enter that question in Facebook group or ask that question or look for it, because there are several solutions. I'm not going to over it now, but there's in America, it is very normal to ask for the credit card. You know, if you maybe are in a country which is not that normal, you know, but in America, I don't have that. I don't have that problem. Okay, so that was a good start. So Randy said, I just closed a barber deal with a local business. At the end of the next month, I'm going to ask how they want to pay for the following months and to keep me up on a retainer. So they have market exclusive using my service for their niche, so I don't help the competitor. I'm kind of liking this way of getting a client, okay? Where is the page that has all the demos that you can create demo for? IBIS leads overview. So I will put the link in the chat box. Everybody has that. Okay. So let me ask you a question before we take this off to another topic. What does every business need? Customers, clients, more leads, calls, leads, more business, website. Randy, you got it. So I was looking for more websites. So every business knows, every business owner knows they need a website, correct? And many of them, they realize a website needs to get managed. They need to get updated. Okay, so I will repeat it what I said Sunday, and I will repeat it many times. If you do a website for a client and it is not working, that website, they get very frustrated. Okay, why would they get very frustrated? Because customers saying, hey, I couldn't find you. I was looking for your website and it was not up. How do you feel if you have a website and it's not working? So they understand very, very well how important a website is. You don't have that discussion with them. You don't need to change their mind to express how important a website is. You don't need to change their mind and educate them how important managing a website is. Everybody understand this? You know, you can have them educate about mobile or video on the website or SEO. You have to educate some business owners, okay? But you don't have to educate them about that they need a website and that a website uptime is very important. Okay, everybody got that? So now you resonance with the business owner, telling them what they also agree on, and you tell them you might have not had a solution or talked about a system that will ensure that your website is managed well. And I have specialized in this. I make regular backups. I make sure that all the elements on a website are up to date and is on a high-speed Amazon server. Do you really think you need a lot of words to convince the business owner to get that business? It's who is playing a music instrument, and sometimes you hit, if you're playing guitar, you hit it just at the point where the resonance very easily. And there is a point where you hit a business owner very easily on his resonance point. You just confirmed or just remind him what is in his mind very important. Everybody get this? So every business owner understand that this is an ongoing activity. They do not expect other than that there is a monthly fee involved. Wow. You guys get this? They expect that there's a monthly fee involved. They don't want that. They don't expect that for free or a one-time payment. They know that it's an ongoing service and a service they need to run their business. Who is looking for monthly income? So if you say enter one time, if you rather have, let's say, $497, or if you rather have $97 per month. So where are you after? Okay. So $97 per month is very acceptable for a business to have their website up. They don't have any problems with that. So how much is 20 clients? How much money do you earn when you have 20 clients? It's about $2,000 per month. Okay? Do you really think 20 clients is hard to get? No. How many business owners live in your street or in your area? They would love you to say, wow, only $100 per month, and somebody in my neighborhood. You guys get it? So you don't have to trust. You don't have to trust them. You live in the same city. Okay. Now, $100 per month is for them very acceptable. So some are new here, some are not. Who was on a training on last Sunday where I demoed how to set up a dentist website? Yeah, everybody saw that? So it was incredibly easy. Okay? So you just go to server, and I did order domain, and then you enter the domain, you order it, and then you go the cPanel get installed, and it's called WP, and then the domain name, and then you go to domain, and then wow, that dentist website was created during last webinar. Okay, so I hope you get the point that installing is incredible simple. I guarantee your whole family can do it. Not on you, but also your spouse or your child. Okay, this is super simple. And if you don't want to create a website, you just go to plus add domain, and you enter the cPanel, and then you enter the domain name, and you follow the screens. Okay? So it's super simple. So that is. Now I wanted to explain to you guys What happens when you add that website to WP Gateway? Because once that website is added to WP Gateway, it does the management for you. Do you guys get it? Once you have added the website to WP Gateway, it does the management for you. So on this overview, you see the login information. You can add users. And one second. And you see here the users. You can manage the user, but what you for management you want to do is see if the plugins and the themes are up to date. You guys see this? So what includes management? Okay, so you can say I want to update the plugin. It's not showing here, but if the plugin is not up to date, it will show red, and you can update the plugin. And if it shows red, you can choose I want only to update this plugin for this domain, or I want to update this plugin for all domains, or you can give a command plugin of update all the plugins for this website. You guys get it? I cannot damn it because this plugin is up to date. So it does the updates for you. And then what I really like is it does the weekly backup for you. Not on an, you don't have to go to call or email HostGator or Bluehost or whatever you use. You see, it does the update backup. It shows the date, and every backup gets saved for 3 weeks. Okay, so you have the zip and the SQL, and it gets automatically done. And if you say this website I really like, you just say I want to save it. It doesn't get lost. So if you say this website is a good version, and if something happened with that website, you can just restore that anytime. You guys get how the backup works? Can you still do the updates from the dashboard? Yes. Okay, you can still upload from on the back end. Okay, so backup. So what can you offer? There's one more thing. So what happens after 3 weeks? The backup, what is the oldest, get replaced with a new one. So you get in total 3 backups. So if you didn't see the problem from last week, you still have 2 or 3 weeks ago. But what I really like, and that's why I implemented this, that I can say I want to save a certain version. I know this version, if something happened, I have a version what is good. 3 backups plus any extra you saved, correct. I use this a lot. I want to save a certain version where I say, hey, this is good, and I don't want to get it lost. So if something happened, I know, I check, I know this one is good, I only have to restore it, I'm good. So there's one more thing I want to demo to you, or explain to you. You can see here the status, and if you click on that active, it will show a graph, and it checks every 15 minutes if that website is up. So there are a couple of things. First of all, you want to know if a website is not working properly as soon as possible. Preferably before your client. If something happened, you can always say, yeah, yes, I know, I'm working on it. If your client has to remind you and you say, oh, I have to check it out, how would they feel? They pay you for management and they have to inform you that something is not working? No, you don't want that. They are, first of all, they are very upset. The second one is, you want to come across, so you want to be easy to get notified, and you can get a notification by email or text message that the particular website is not up to date. It's not responding well. Okay, so WP Gateway manages any WordPress site. It doesn't need to be a local Team Jack site. It is kind of independent of that. Of course, I have made it very easy that local Team Jack can get installed, but that's more or less what it is. So soon we will add, I'm working on a security plugin that is dedicated to WP Gateway for security. So now you can offer. Are you guys ready what you can offer? Let me put a text file. I haven't. What can you offer for $97 per month? Per month package. You guys don't see the text file? Okay. One is hosting on fast speed Amazon server. Okay. So they will see that the website experience from actual experience from the visitor is very positive. Okay. Now I don't think you want to. I'm not sure if most business owners understand that, but I'm telling your guys that if the website, if the visitor has a positive experience on the website, all the links are working quickly, Google is going to reward that. So it's good for SEO, it's good for Google placing ranking, is the amount of visitor will increase because Google has determined the website visitor likes the website. Always think in website visitor experience for SEO. If you have that mindset right, you do a much better job in SEO. Okay, so backup management. This is huge. Okay, so backup management Backup management is used. They know that there is work involved in that. You guys get it? No. 4. I don't know how you call that in the right English. Problem notification. How do you want to say that? But I would say problem notification or something like that. Problem notification. So that will say 24/7. So that will let them know that you are connected with that website, and if something happens, you will get notified. Okay? This is huge. Believe me, this is huge. Okay? So then coming soon is security. Oh, let me, I forgot. So website software updates. I'm not sure if business owners understand plugins and themes. I think they understand website software updates. You guys get that? Try to speak the same language a business owner understand. Okay, and then number 6 coming soon is security management. Okay, that's coming soon. Okay, if you present this to a business owner, how hard would it be for you to get that client? If and trustworthy hosting for you, if and trustworthy hosting is important to you, if the website visitor experience is important for you, if backup management is important for you, if problem notification is important to you, if the website runs on the latest software, if security of the website is important to you. Do you want to help me with that? Do you want to get solved? Okay. Everybody see the easy, low-hanging fruit, what you can offer to local business owners. Everybody get it? So that is regards to WP Gateway. I can show you more technical stuff, but I wanted to make a point that if you're looking for monthly income, hosting service like those 6 points is they convert really well. I will put them in the chat box. You guys see that in the chat box? Okay, so let me change screen. Okay, let me tell me about one thing what gives me a very good feeling, and probably it gives you a good feeling too. Would you like that one client pays your hosting? How does that feel? That one client pays your hosting. Is that not amazing? You can easily. I'm telling you, if you want to get free hosting, if you want to get free hosting, I don't know where I have it, here. If you want to get free hosting, I'm telling you a trick. Where is it? Here, the business plan. It's for 100 domains, it's only $97 per month. I am 100% convinced that everybody on this call can get at least one client. And with one client only, it pays for your hosting. That is how simple it is to get free hosting, including the high-speed server for $97 per month, 100 domains, 100 domains on an Amazon high-speed server. It not only manages that one domain of your client, it manages also those 99 other domains. Do we have to move all our sites over if they are already hosted? You do not have to. If you have a hosting platform and you don't want to use the Amazon high-speed server, you go for the starter plan. You take care of the hosting. If you said, I want the best of the best, and I don't want to deal with HostGator or Amazon, Bluehost. I want to have it running on a high-speed server on Amazon and everything integrated. You select the business plan. Okay. Yes, Deb, you missed a lot. I can't help. We had a very good half hour. Can the sites manage to duplicate be in different countries? Yes, this is not country related. How to access cPanel? Wow, I forgot that to demo. Thanks, Hans, for asking. So you see here cPanel. You just select on the plus sign and you get the username and password. You see that? You get the URL, the username and password. It cannot go easier. Do you charge for a client waiting to update or charge info or photos on a site after completion? So that is my business practice. I don't say you have to do that. Okay. My goal is to deliver. 1 second, I have to. Sorry. My goal is not only the hosting. My goal is lead generation. So I do AdWords management, so probably that's a little bit too high end for most of you guys. I will train you later, but you probably can offer another service like Google My Business listing. That is where you get the money, extra money. Those $97 is just a start. So uh, instead of asking $97 per month, it is very easy to ask $197 per month. $197 per month is very easy to get, very easy. And with that, you offer a service on top of the hosting and management of the website. Okay? Do they have access? Yes. So the question is, Jack, how do switching to our hosting service affect the business owner's website? It's up to you. You have a login here. You see that? Oh, that's the login. And then you see the users. You can add users either via the WP Gateway interface or direct on the website. You see here, add users. It can be controlled via WP Gateway. So you have a user management, and if the website is related to local team Jack, you can say I want them yes or no have access to local team Jack settings. You don't need any local team Jack installer and plugin anymore. It's all controlled by WP Gateway. So you are maintaining ownership of the actual website, Jack. That is my strong preference. I'm not refusing a client if I don't get ownership, okay? But it is my preference, okay? So if they have an existing website, you just do install. Actually, if they have an existing website and you want to put them on the high-speed server, you go to server and then you say transfer website. Enter the domain and follow the screens. And then once it creates a demo domain, then you can, and everything is right, you go to update the NS. Okay? Please explain that again. So assume the client has a website, okay? And you want to move it to the gateway. Then there are still two options. One is they want to keep the hosting, or you don't want to change the hosting. Then you click on plus domain and you add that domain to WP Gateway, and at that point it gets managed. The backup, the checking, the update of the plugins. Then there's a second option is transfer that website to the fast speed Amazon server. So then you use server and it's transfer website, and you enter the domain and you follow the screens, and then once the demo URL is good, you update the NS. Okay? So do you guys today's date? What is today's date? 8/4, correct? You guys remember when WP Gateway got introduced? Exactly 1 month ago, at 4th of July. Okay, so many things have changed in menu structure and based on you guys' feedback. You guys recognize that? How everything is streamlined now? In 1 month. Okay? And what did I say? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember what I say the first day of 4th of July? It will get updated and many updates coming. Yes, Charles, you're right. Many updates coming, like local team Jack. Okay? In 1 month, we did so many things already. And some you see as some you don't see. Because maybe it worked for your hosting, but it didn't work for another hosting. Okay? So we have to deal with many hosting and all kind of things. And based on the questions we get, we will improve the interface. Access to the cPanel, possible to go directly to the interface? No, you get only the login. If I purchase a domain name from a different hosting company, can I purchase a mailbox from Amazon hosting, or do I have to purchase it from where I bought the domain name originally? So if you buy a domain name somewhere else, you go to server and then you say point domain and then you follow that screen. Okay, so with the cPanel you can also create emails like any other cPanel. What you cannot do is you cannot spam that email address. Okay, we don't allow that. We don't allow using our cPanel for spamming emails. Okay, you have to go to another provider for that. So we prevent that the emailing is still working for everybody. So what you cannot do is use a domain and send them an email and use it in Lead Finder Jack. That does not work. You have to use Amazon AWS or whatever. Okay, so we got smarter in a month. When you move a site from one host to another, how do you transfer existing emails? Okay, this is a very good question, Wayne. With the transfer, the email addresses also get transferred. The only thing what we cannot transfer is the passwords of the emails. The new email addresses get the passwords same as the cPanel password. So there's a little bit of difficult in that. You have to get the passwords of the emails. That is very important. So you want to address that before you start the transfer. So at least you go to your old cPanel, see if there are any emails are defined, and you determine the strategy for it. What we have managed is that the email addresses get created in a new cPanel, but we cannot transfer the same password. You have to give another password what you know, or take the same as the cPanel password. So that's something what we are able to incorporate. Okay, so I hope you see how much improved WP Gateway in a month, and most of those improvements are coming from your guys, from the users. Say, Jack, how works this, how works that, can this, can that, and we put them on the list and it gets done. And that is just 1 month. And I can tell you there are many more things coming. So that's the first thing I hope I want you to remember. Second one is, and it is huge to me, and this feels so good for me, that my client pays my hosting. I love to be in that situation. You guys not? One client pays your hosting. We all need hosting, and only one client pays it for you. So we will add things like SSL and IP and all kind of things. So don't worry, all coming. So didn't want to make a long training today. Any questions about how to get new clients paying $97 per month? So Todd, ping me on Facebook. You need some lead generation. So there will be a replay if everything goes well. Let me copy a message. Trying to get organized here. You guys have still time to ask a question. Um, yes, Thomas, this is coming. Don't worry. SSL is coming. And 97 monthly for the management, but how much for the new local Team Jack website? $97 is management plus hosting. And local Team Jack website is just $49 per month. What is the price of having WordPress gateway and the package of professional WordPress team? It's not $97 for the business plan and $47 for local Team Jack. Can you repeat what you added to the $197 per month? Okay. Actually, I do have a lot of clients who pay me $97 per month. Okay. First of the month, I earn a lot of money. They pay me the first of the month. And at average, I don't spend an hour per month on each client. I simply cannot do that. My time is limited, but I don't need. And the service I provide is very simple, but you need to do how to do it. It's AdWords. I let the client pay for the clicks and I do the management. And this works every time. And they hardly cancel. They are a long time customer. Okay. So that's my strategy. So if you are not an AdWords guru yet, I will come with that training, okay? But if you are not an AdWords guru yet, you have to find another service you can provide. Like, I think the second, no, there are two good services I know what you can offer. The first one is Google Play Source listing. I know that this generates leads, and it's not too hard to have a business listed in Google Places. And the second one is reputation management. Okay, so that is how I earn $197 per month for many clients. And I don't spend an hour per month on it once the campaign is running. Do you own the web properties on Google Places listing? Of course you prefer, but it's not always possible. How do you do rep management? I'm not, I know all those things, of course, but I don't do that by myself. I have, how do you say this? For my internet marketing stuff, I have two main things. One is AdWords and one is your guys' internet marketing. So, and my week is filled with that. I have ideas every day which I can start a new business, but I cannot handle all my ideas. So for Google Places listing, what do you do on a monthly basis? So it takes about between the 1 and the 3 months to get in the 7-pack, and then you don't do much anymore. You just make sure that those business listings are up to date, the citations, and that you get. What is the next step for Google Places listing? Is review management. That you get reviews. That is what you can do. Okay, so that is the next step. So for Google Places is accurate information, number one. Second one is the information cannot get keyword stuffed, but you can, I don't know how you say that. Do you guys understand that the theme of information needs to point to a certain topic where you want to have the business listing for? So you want to have that the images have some tags, and that you have videos about your topic, and that the description is around your topic. So that's the second most important thing for Places listing. It's not that hard, correct? Then it needs to connect to a website which converts well, which visitors like. And remember what I said, and I will remember, and I will remind you a lot of times, SEO is about customer experience, is about the website experience. So the next step is citations. Get relevant citations. And the fourth step is reviews. If you do all those 4 steps, that business listing will be high listed. Okay? So it's not that hard, correct? It's all not hard. Believe me, it is just you are an expert. How do you say that? You know much more than 90% of the business owners. And citation is just a business name, address, and phone number. What you typically find in any directory like Yellow Pages. The most important things about citations is they need to be 100% correct. You cannot have the address mixed up in one citation, in one business listing, and another citation, another business listing. They need to be very consistent. So more or less, you want to define them, and copy paste, copy paste, copy paste on the business directory, on Google, on the website. They need to be 100% the same. So that is more or less important for citations. If they are not the same, Google will say, hey, something I can't match, so they don't count it for a referral. Okay, we are 1 hour and 4 minutes on the way. I hope you valued the training tonight. And if you didn't follow the whole training, you can watch the replay. What I want you to remember is one thing, is let one business pay for your hosting. If you are in that situation, you feel great. I cannot express that, say, I don't know the exact word, but it feels so great that one client pays for your hosting. And it is not hard, okay? It is not hard to offer to get one client for hosting the website. So thanks everybody for the training, that you attended the training. And next training is Sunday, 8 p.m. EST. Thank you so much.